Hello YouTube, it is Chris here. In today's episode we're going to be talking about the Onyx Club by the Monthly Knife Club. Welcome back everybody, and thank you for sticking with me. Like I said, today we're going to be talking about the Onyx Club by Monthly Knife Club. If you're joining us for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our new episodes or our daily giveaways. And make sure you smash that notification button so you don't miss anything. Also, we have a new round of our Amazon gift card giveaways, and to enter, you need to be a subscriber and leave a comment on this video. We also pick winners in the very next episode, so if you enter on this particular giveaway, you'll find out who the winner is on the very next episode. For those of you who follow my channel regularly, we've kind of had an interesting relationship with the Monthly Knife Club. Now, when we first got them, they were sending us their ultimate package. It was like 165 bucks a month, and well, it was kind of a rocky start, and they were kind of new at it. And we gave them some pointers, and from what I can tell, overall, they've gotten a lot better. However, they released about 4 months ago their Onyx Club. Basically, you spend 100 bucks a month. Now, keep in mind, this is for knife collectors pretty exclusively. The casual knife guy who might keep 1 or 2 knives on their nightstand and they carry between the two for 10 years, this is definitely not for you. And if you do not see the value in collecting knives and getting into higher end materials, this also is definitely not for you. So this is definitely, like I said, for the knife collector who want to experiment with different brands, but you don't necessarily have $200, $300, $400 to be throwing away every week or every month on a knife. This is kind of a really cool way to be able to get a $150 to $250 knife for 100 bucks. You save quite a bit of money. You're going to save between 25 to 50% off the street price. And these are not factory seconds. These are not crappies. These are brand new. Like this particular one is a Browse Blaze knife that we're going to jump into. And it is a limited edition knife that hasn't been released to the public at all yet. And a quick history lesson for this was last month's knife. This was the Kizer. This was the Vagino. I think that was the maker. But it's the Eliminator too. This thing is razor freaking sharp, S35BN blade, really nice flipper design, really ergonomic, titanium handle scales. We like the open back design. We have a titanium pocket clip, steel insert for the lock bar, really nice early lockup, which means it's going to be good and really solid, super smooth action. If you were a part of the Onyx Club, you would have gotten this for 100 bucks. So if you went on Blade HQ, Blade Ops, Amazon, anywhere and try to buy this knife, you're spending between $180 to $200 for this blade. But if you were a part of the Onyx Club, it would have been 100 bucks. And these aren't factory seconds, man. These are freaking nice. They're freaking centered, smooth action. The grinds are nice and even. I mean, this is nice stuff. This is the knife I actually wanted to play with. It's a massive, aggressified knife, and I was super excited to have the chance to be able to be one of the first people to touch one. It comes in the normal Browse case. Oh my God, do you see that? Now, I'm a knife guy. So only knife people are really going to love this thing the same way I will. Other people are like, oh my dude, calm down, it's a knife. But this thing is, I mean, it looks like it came out of Megatron's like finger. This like looks like if Black Panther had a more aggressified claw, this is exactly what it'd be rocking. This is the Tyrant. Do you see that? Oh my gosh. If Batman had an EDC blade, I'm crossing genres here. This is, oh my God. This thing is awesome. So all in all, we have this certificate of authenticity. We are pleased to certify that it is an authentic blade, special edition. Browse Blades was special edition on a limited run. It was born on date on 4/2/2018, so a few days before my birthday. Pretty awesome. Knife maker Jason Browse. It has the pivot screw, tightener, and adjustment bar. This is 679. It's rocking D2 tool steel, aluminum handle scales, and is the Tyrant. But this is a special edition color. This is like a gold Wyoming sunrise kind of vibe to it. It's haven't seen this one before, but we have the serial number on here. It is integral liner lock, which is built into the handle. It's really ergonomic. It has a very nice tight lockup, but it is an extremely smooth knife. Now, I mean, it just wants to close on you. That's buttery smooth action. Now, like I said, only knife collectors are really going to dig this and get into it and be willing to spend the money. And I understand the other people who aren't. And like as I said, this is for collectors. these guys are okay with that. If they got 2, like, out of 6 months, they get 2 or 3 knives they're not really, like, mega thrilled about. They're okay. They were solid. But the thing is, they're okay with it because they're saving between, like, 30 to 60% of these blades. They're like, okay, we're getting them really, really cheap. So what they'll do is, let's say the Tyrant, for whatever reason, they just weren't into it. Okay, so they have this one. Then there's the Eliminator 2. Let's say they weren't into that one. I think both things are freaking awesome. So for me, you know, it's personal preference. So they weren't into that one. And let's say the Alter Ego was another one. You know, they weren't into that one. So over a 6-month period, they collect these 3 knives. Now, a lot of people out there would be like, that's a waste of money. Not to the collector, though. Because on things like knife forums, blade forums, Facebook, and a lot of different EDC and knife groups, what they'll do is they'll see a knife that they're really into. There'll be like a couple grail knives. So what they'll do is they'll say, hey, here are 3 knives that I have really been wanting to pick up for a while. They're like $600 to $1,000 knives, right? So they're like, hey, I've got these 3 knives here. I've carried them once, used them for photos. They're near mint condition. So these 3 knives put together, their street value price is like $500 or $600. If anybody's willing to trade me these 3 knives plus like $200 cash, would you be willing to, would somebody be willing to trade me for one of these 3 particular knives? It's like a grail knife they've wanted. It's a $600, $700, $800, $900 knife. It's something that's really, really high value. And there'll be someone out there who's gonna freaking dig it. Like, oh my God, I get those 3 knives. They're like $200 knife a piece. Plus gonna give me cash for this? Okay, sure, done. And wham bam, thank you ma'am. The collector who is willing to use this as an investment piece, like I said, collectors, they're able to trade up and get something they were really wanting. And there's people that do that anyway. The knife world is a very crazy world. Even if they see a knife, they'll be like, oh yeah, I like this. Some people, they would get this knife and they would worship it. They'd keep it for 5 years. They would never get rid of it. They would baby the crap out of this thing. They'd be cleaning it once a week. They'd check the edge. I mean, they would just be showing it off to their buddies. And in their circles, this would be the coolest knife on the planet. Then there's other circles where this is considered a daily driver. This is a beater knife. This is something that they just kind of just trash and throw away. And then for other people, this is just a stepping stone to get to the knives they really, really want. So I hope that lends some clarification as to the dozens of reasons why people would be into the Onyx Club. And that's why I'm into it. For me personally, for $100 a month, it gives me exposure to a lot of different companies and brands and styles of knives that I've never had an opportunity to see. And I love knives, period. Now, eventually, as I see something or I want something better, or something like that, yeah, I'll trade up and I'll go ahead and sell these, or I'll trade someone for different blades and things like that. But in general, like for me, the Alter Ego, this thing is sick. This is probably gonna stay in my collection for quite a long time. But all in all, like I said, this is the Onyx Club. So for those knife collectors out there who are looking to save a bunch of money, but be having exposure to some really cool EDC blades, and hopefully down the road, we're gonna have exposure to some fixed blade knives. I'd really like to see that mix up. And the winner of yesterday's Amazon gift card giveaway is Alan Beam. Congratulations, Alan Beam, you're the winner. So definitely on the back of your channel so we can get contact details. Now, if you want to learn more about the Onyx Club and the Monthly Knife Club, I'm definitely going to drop a link down in the video description so you can check that out. But that's just about it for now. And if you enjoyed the overview of the Onyx Club with the Browse Blades Tyrant for this month, definitely give this video a big thumbs up and share this out with your friends and family in your social media networks so we can keep growing, thriving, and making awesome videos for you guys. But that's just about it for now. Hope you guys have an absolute wonderful day. I'm out.